What's good, y'all? So in this video, I'm reacting to Omizi. So Johnny Somali, that guy that like goes to other countries and likes to like troll mofos or whatever. Apparently, it's over for him. And why? It looks like he's serving jail time. I don't know, but he already served jail time. Why does he keep playing with these mofos? I don't get it. I don't even. Who's watching his content and thinks it's funny? Why is anybody fueling the fire? Y'all want him to get arrested? I'm not understanding. Let's get into it.
Way more heat from my Diddy video than this guy did.
Oh, Jack. Oh my God.
Drugs.
I told you with nothing to say. You're ready, yearning for your touch.
3 hours later.
That's all you need. Sometimes it's what you need. Get him. Oh, he a kick streamer. That's all I needed to know. They be getting away with anything. Banned from leaving South Korea. North Korea. Which one is the one we're not cool with? Who's the cool one? Is it South Korea? Probably South Korea. I don't know.
Recent trend where more and more creators are making names for themselves, making brands for themselves, and just basing their whole content around being public nuisances. The current biggest face of doing this has to be Johnny Somali, who's been arrested in 3 different countries for just basically being a public nuisance.
So the 23-year-old American live streamer Ismail Ramzi Khaled, also known as Johnny Somali, got arrested for trespassing in Japan. And he made sure to smile and wave to the camera as he was escorted out by the cops. Man, he's such a child. So basically, this is a guy that had been just an annoying in Japan for months. Chief Cabinet Secretary of Japan actually made a statement saying that YouTubers and live streamers need to refrain from violating other people's privacy and causing a nuisance.
But it's not like he did this just in Japan. He also did it in South Korea and in Israel.
Come on, dude. Can I eat your eat your like that? Oh my God! Oh my! Yo! Oh my! Yo, Gino! Oh, you a bad? I swear to God, you a bad. I said you bitter. I swear to God, I'll change your life. I'll change your life, baby. Baby, I'll change your life. I promise you. You a bad right here.
Now, who? I'm not one to speak. I'm not one to sit here try to comment on nobody's. You feel me? But
It was right to your father was right. Oh.
How somebody just beat? Like, you feel me? Just me. Why don't somebody just give him that type of treatment? I just don't understand. You're over here trying to talk to this the nuisance, bruh. Why he come to Chicago? I'm not even in Chicago. Go to Chicago. Go to Chicago. See how they treat you. Go to like Chicago. Go to Compton. Go to like. I mean, you could go to Virginia Beach.
Drink here. Are you done?
All he does is go around harassing people, throwing stones, and then what's worse is hiding his hand, acting as if he's not doing anything, as if he's not harassing women, harassing officers, just being a public nuisance as a whole. He's even cultivated this audience that's, I'm coining a new phrase, his train wreck audience that can't turn away because they want to see him crash out so bad. It's even getting so bad to the point where people will donate money just to see if he can do something more extreme. They'll send him like $5 to play whatever message or blast whatever song that he has in public, and a lot of the times it's totally inappropriate.
So y'all are incentivizing this behavior. Got it. Y'all are to blame. Actually, you know what? No, the grown-ass man that's doing it is to blame. But y'all are adding to the problem. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Why would we give him money?
And these people, I wouldn't even consider supporters. They're more so hate-watching, wanting him to do the most...
You're not hate-watching giving nobody money. I'm so sorry. Hate-watching just sitting in the views just like lurking. You giving somebody some of your money that you worked for? Are you gonna coin that hate watching? Bruh.
Self-destructive things in public so he can get arrested or maybe even hurt. He got arrested in Japan for going on a bus and screaming, "Hiroshima, Nagasaki, we're gonna do it again." And he's referring to dropping a bomb on them, which happened in World War II, which is a disgusting, not funny, distasteful, and downright dirty content. Like, I don't even see how somebody could come up with something like that in their mind.
Like, he's such a loser, bro. Like, this part of me that's like, I just want them to ignore him so he feels stupid. Then there's this other part of me that wants somebody to jump his ass. Oh, God. Get him, do him the worst way. Please.
Yes, man. Yes, what do you mean? Where you from? You know where I'm from? Where you from? I'm from America. You're from America? Yes. So am I. You're from America? Yeah, you're being obnoxious. You know what we do to you? What do you do? We will do again. Do what? You understand?
Beat him.
Where are you from? I'm from America. Where are you from? What's your ethnicity? Texas, buddy. What's your ethnicity? I'm Korean. Then sit down, brother. Why don't you sit? Korean, know what happened to you?
Not as a, what is he? He's Somali, right? And you acting like we didn't, you know, what has happened to the people of the motherland, and you got the nerve talking about, you know, what happened to them. What are we?
Public nuisance or public prank content has existed forever, and this is something that I've been talking about for a minute. I called it out way back then before I even had a channel going in this direction, but the groundwork was laid by content creators like Jadion and Keneal Joseph and DeAdrian Harding, and some of that stuff was totally fine, and people did not take too much into it because it was a joke. It was some sort of laugh, funny, or stuff like that involved in it.
Bro, I'm Johnny Blaze. I got this.
Sometimes Jadion did go a little far though. I'm not gonna lie.
I just rolled a gutter ball. Can I go get my watermelon?
The watermelon that he has?
No, I had another one. It was FDA approved.
It was a watermelon. Why would you bowl with a watermelon? Dude Perfect doesn't even bowl with a watermelon. They don't bowl with.
That's the point. They don't do it.
But they have 56 million subscribers. How many subs do you got?
200.
200? Wow.
But you gotta get out now.
This chicken wings and ranch up here all the time. Drag this down, bro. Stop playing. No, he has a disability where he has the whole camera. No, don't take. He has a disability. He has a disability where he has the whole camera. I got to go. He has a disability. You can't touch it. I will take it. He has a disability. I will touch it, sir. No, he has a disability. He has a disability. Like he's recording. Oh no, he has a disability where he has the whole. This is my second time.
To be honest, I can't like consume this type of content like regularly. To be completely honest, like I'll be like, bro, like, all right, y'all are being a little extra. Like I just can, I don't know. Not to like take the fun out of it, but just like personally, like it's cool a little bit. Sometimes I feel like Ash Alk. I feel like I haven't watched him in a while though. But like what he used to do is like he would do a prank or whatever, but he would like apologize immediately or whatever, or like give people something or something like that. But yeah, sometimes it does go a little far, and it's just like, all right, bro. It was funny, but now it's like...
Getting pressed off the cooler. That's my second time.
But eventually, even their harmless acts became harmful. And this is why people like Jadion stepped away from the whole scene.
Yeah. I did a lot of crazy stuff in my videos, but the one thing I think that haunts me the most is one of my most popular pranks was whenever I snuck into the Gatorade HQ and I deceived the security guards and lied and said that I was working there and that I was part of the commercial team. And I got the prank done, got millions of views off of it, so many people giving me props. But what a lot of you guys don't know is 3 people lost their jobs because of me. Because I lied and was saying that I worked there, I got 3 security officers fired.
Give
that
them
had been
money.
working there for years.
Pay them.
All because I wanted to play a practical joke. All because I wanted to entertain you guys. And that's evil.
And people been criticizing people for doing these public prank actions. I remember when Kai Cenat did that whole let me take the change out of somebody that's working at a restaurant's tip jar prank, and people totally obliterated him. But to be honest with you, those were even more harmless than what we're seeing today. Now, a big thing that I talk about on this channel is one-up culture. And I believe that people watched that content and then took it to the whole nother level. We're talking about the Foosies, we're talking about the Johnny Somalis, and we're talking about the Jack Dohertys. And there's a new guy on the scene, Trevon Sellers, that is so abysmal, but we'll get to him later. These are people who thrive on something that is so strange and something that should not even be something to be proud of, that it makes no sense to me why they would even feel good at night. And I'm talking about negativity. These people create spaces and places in which negative things happen to them, around them, with them, or through them, through their chat, or whoever. As long as the space is negative, they feel like that is creating content. And I think that's just a reflection of the entire space as a whole. Like on YouTube, the negativity scene is just so popular. However, they take things to the next level. And what they don't realize, and maybe they do, it just doesn't matter to them. Ultimately, these platforms will start laying down harsher and harsher and harsher restrictions. And then they'll act like the boy who cried wolf and say, I didn't do anything, this is attack on freedom of speech, until they end up end up on Kick, and then Rumble, and then X, and then off the internet. Now, because they can't do a lot of this stuff in North America, they've decided to take this to other countries, which I think is some of the most brain dead thing in the world, because these countries are not only used to these streamers doing this content like this. I think it's pretty understandable in the North America sphere that, you know, we have big content creators who can come out in public, make content, stream, etc., etc. Me going out without a camera isn't necessarily the strangest thing, but when they go to other countries like South Korea, wherever they're going, that is not something they're accustomed to, and they're also being disrespectful culturally. And these people have harsher restrictions and guidelines than North America does. These people don't even realize it. I liked when people like Jadion or Deadrian were doing some of these jokes, because usually they left the environment on a positive note. I think even Kai in those videos would tip people or pay people. I know when I worked with him, he would at least pay people for their time or any sort of inconvenience after the deed was done. But these people set the scene on fire and leave in a negative blaze. And even if Jadion or some of these other creators didn't rectify the situation right then and there, they would go back and make whole of the situation after the fact, like the whole Pokimane incident.
Pokimane and Gideon have released their makeup video. The pair have been on a journey, with Gideon initially hate-rating Pokimane and getting banned from Twitch, throwing some Ninja and Jessica Blevins, but it looks like the pair finally made up. After images appeared of them sharing a chicken sandwich, they've now shared behind the scenes of the meetup. Roll the tape.
Kept on calling me Dijon mustard. So at first I thought it was like a little shot at me, but then I was like, maybe you're just obsessed with it. So got you a lifetime supply of Dijon mustard.
Thank you so much. I feel like he really meant his apology. We talked for like an hour, dude.
Back in 2016, 2017, all those prank videos in the hood were super duper popular. People would go to these dangerous areas, push people's buttons, try to get a reaction, and there's some nastiness in it, but ultimately a lot of these things were harmful, at least on the surface. You see, the community was split back then. Yeah, they were a nuisance, but some of it was fake, like clear fake content just for the outrage or just for the bait. Or if it wasn't fake, at the end of the prank, they would at least clarify that, hey, this is a prank, bro, this is a prank, this is a prank.
I'm just kidding, bro. We're doing a prank.
Don't play like that, bro.
What, you were just doing a joke?
Now again, I didn't like any of that content back then. There's so
It's
many
not funny. And then if somebody beats, you feel me? If somebody gets hurt, then it's like, oh my god, I'm pressing charges because it was just a prank. Oh my god. Like, no, the fuck it wasn't.
underlying problems with this, the whole narrative of the hood when they were just around black people. There's a lot to unpack in that stuff, but at least it was somewhat harmless, I guess.
It's not harmless. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. None of this shit is harmless, to be completely honest. It might not be as harmful, but it's still harmful. I don't care. It might not be as disrespectful. The shit is just weird. We're just like, we could just take it on different levels, like harassment, and then like a joke that's annoying. You could, but it's all harmful to me, to be completely honest. Unless you're like really like, oh, I just pulled a prank on you and took up some time of your like working day. Let me give you $1,000 or something like that. If you're not doing that and you just over here trying to like get people's reaction for the internet, which if they don't react positively might cause them to have like a level of internet hate that they didn't even like ask for, then how is this like not harmful? You know what
I really vouch for that stuff, but still, it is totally different than what we're dealing with today. Those clearly labeled as pranks. It's a prank. Today, they don't even say stuff like that. Another problem is that a lot of this content is fake. See, back in the day, Fusi used to do a lot of real pranks and stuff, but now this is seeming to be manufactured content. This is clip farming taken to the highest level. Now, the problem lies within the audience in this regard is because a couple of things. So. We watch it, we consume it, we talk about it, and it keeps the content flowing, and it keeps people thinking that this is the way to go. It keeps them monetized. It keeps them in business. But also with the audience, they then try to replicate that if they're going to be the next greatest YouTuber on the scene, next biggest on the block. But the sad part is everybody can't differentiate when somebody is clip farming, so it doesn't end up being the best result. And I know that I play a part in the conversation of what content is talked about, what content is made, but to be honest with you, these guys are losers. And I want people to know that these guys are losers. These are the people that you should look out for, avoid at all costs, block, mute, whatever you need to do on social media, and don't get caught up in the clip farming, especially when they make attacks on different ethnic backgrounds, different genders, different minorities, just different people as a whole, and they attack them and use the words content as a scapegoat for all of this nonsense. Now, I'll say this, surprisingly, the Fusis and the Jacks and the Johnny Somalis of the world have been pretty tame compared to this guy. This is 20-something-year-old Trevon Sellers, who isn't necessarily even creating content. He's just harassing people, and the cameras just so happen to be on sometimes. He's been so bad, and he's done stuff in the US. It's absolutely ridiculous, like making threats on social media and to...
Wait. Previously threatened to bash the brand... Y'all just read it for yourselves, okay? Because I don't even want to say that. I'm not going to lie. I don't even want to say it out loud. Like, I don't know. I just know, like, dudes that will really get mofos, like, gone. Like, kind of, like, quick. Like, What happened to people like that? Just, the crash outs of the world. They took one for the team. Damn.
That he has harassed them before to step forward so they can put him behind bars for a very long time.
Hey, excuse me, sir. Hey, I was wondering, are you hungry by any chance, man?
So a YouTuber runs into a homeless guy in the streets of California by a Wendy's, and he's smoking his crack outside of the Wendy's, and he offers to buy him some food.
Would you like a Baconator, fries, a drink? Is that cool? All right, what's your name, man? One Baconator combo, please. Large fry, two Baconator, man. I was homeless myself, so I want to make sure you get on the right path. You're always able to, get back on your feet. So I want you to enjoy this.
It's just not even funny, bro. Like, it's not even funny. Maybe to, 10-year-olds, that I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot of, the engagement, I guess, that can really get you popping is, the mofos in elementary school or whatever. So maybe this is, they were like, oh my God, that's so funny, bro. Like, did you see this video? I don't know, but this is not, in the least bit funny.
I mean, the homeless guy is sitting there looking at the Baconator like he just won the lottery, and this dude eats it right in front of his face. I mean, seriously, how big of a piece of could you be? Give the man half the burger at least, God, or a fry? You can't even spare a fry, you fat.
All right, take care. Have a nice day.
My ultimate thing in this conversation is, where do these people see the long-term success of doing content like this? I know we talk about digital footprint, but this is about building a business. And even businesses have projections as to what the long-term future and horizons are going to be. You're not going to be making pranks until you're 30 years old, or you'll look like Fousey, and we know how he's doing. You'll be deplatformed from all these platforms that don't want to put up with you. You're only going to make the laws.
Oh, that's so mean. Now I'm thinking, damn, I wish somebody really got that man. I'll go get him something. I probably don't live nowhere near him. Whole time I'm I gotta go get him the damn McDonald's meal. Where was it? Whatever. I go get him 3 of them. Let's just splurge. Let's splurge. But that's so sad, to be real.
Once you're forced to do stuff inside, you can only do so much harassing or calling on people from inside your home. What do you think the long-term strategy of this is? I think this is an indication of what society really values, and it looks like clicks and likes are drawing a massive audience. YouTube isn't platforming this stuff. They're not monetizing it, at least. They might let you.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Maybe it's virality. Well, who cares, though? You know what I'm saying? I started YouTube because I wanted to do videos. I just liked the reaction videos. I liked the people that I saw. And I was like, oh, I want to do that. It just seems fun. I'm going to watch it anyway. So I could just record myself watching. And then I can go back and see how I reacted to something. Because you know how people will be like, oh, I wish I could listen to this song for the first time again. And it's if I record myself watching it, I can almost relive that moment with myself. That's kind of weird. Anyways, fuck it. But just listen. So I just started doing videos. It took me, 3 years to get monetized. Obviously that was not the goal, but obviously I think just as a decent human being, wanting to not be a terrible person in your videos or do stuff that's going to, offend a large group of people all the time is just about your morals. And I think a lot of people just don't have morals no fucking more. They think about stuff in different terms and are really fucked up individuals. And they'll get 1 million views off a video and that's it. They oh, this is the recipe, the secret recipe. I got to do this for the rest of my life. And then they'll just start doing it and trying to one up it, and then stuff gets crazy, and then they get kicked off, and then they start doing drugs, and then they go to jail, and then they come back out, and then they working at McDonald's. So.
And even if you do somehow find a way to squeak past the barriers of entry to get to monetization via YouTube, you will be at the lowest, and I do mean the lowest CPMs possible. That's why you see.
Why my dumbass said VPM? My CPM, I think my CPM pretty good for me.
All these videos Pop the Balloon, the ones that get real super freaky, put those ads in it where people can do their Cash App and get some money or whatever scheme or scam they're running. That's why they have those in there, though. They rack up thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of views, and they don't make a red cent from AdSense. But that's because these platforms are getting stricter and stricter on what they want on their platform, and they're not going to put up with this BS. You might have been able to make a couple dollars here and there. You might have your name in the conversations for a video or two for commentary channels. Maybe some kids will recognize you on the street. But this can't be some sort of career. This isn't something that you hang your hat on. This will affect your dating life. This will affect your future employment at any sorts of jobs. This will affect so many things that just don't affect you, but affect the creator economy as a whole. I just don't understand why do this. The only reason that I could think of is that these people are addicted to validation because they never had any in their actual life. So now they're resorting to any means necessary to get some sort of likes or conversation about it. At this point, I'm seriously sick of talking about it. I don't even necessarily know how to end this video besides something that you probably already know. Don't platform these people. I feel like...
Yeah, but that's unfortunately what has happened. Because you see, Aiden Ross has like literally been like talking out his ass lately. Just talking. And I'm just like, oh, whoa, Vicky, same thing. Like, oh, that's how you are? Cool, whatever. But my dumbass won't even interested in their content really to begin with. Somebody made them famous and rich and felt like they could just, you know what? No. But yeah, there's no longevity in it. There's none. But sometimes people just need to see that million because, what was I talking about? Business wants you to make, like a business owner wants you to feel like their product, whatever they're selling, whether it's themselves, whether it's food, whatever, they want to make it seem like their product is in high demand. So that 1 mil, you're going to be like, oh, they got 1 mil. Shit. I mean, they must be popular. I got to watch them some more. Now, why that makes you watch somebody, I don't know. But it's some type of psychology thing, whatever. And then you continue to engage and engage and engage and engage. And that's just how this goes. And the more engagement, even if they're not getting paid, it looks like that. And so maybe then other people are going to try to like collab with them and stuff like that. There's going to be some type of gain from this. Maybe it's not monetary. Maybe it's like just them being more visible, them being in certain spaces and seeing certain people and stuff like that. I don't fucking know. But the thing is that y'all got to stop hate watching. Y'all got to stop putting these motherfuckers in the algorithm, making them think that this is what you want to see. It don't matter if you was saying they is the worst person on earth. Every time in the comments, you was still giving them attention, just putting them in the algorithm was making more people able to see them. Damn. That's why I'm not gonna lie. If I have to do a video and I get hate on it, first of all, usually it's because y'all mofos is fucking odd. I've hit the wrong audience, okay? The mofos that be mad that I don't like racism or something like that. But I don't turn my comments off most of the time because sometimes y'all be dragging it. I pause them shits quick if you do too much. But sometimes I'm just like, no. We gonna see what happens. We just keep going because you just go from 500 views to 1,200 views real quick because you keep engaging. You putting it back up in the shits. It's unfortunate, but I hope Johnny Somali go to jail. I hope this dude lose. I hope somebody. Never mind. I'm about to go crazy. I hope somebody take his food, take his lunch money, go buy something and eat it right in front of him. Cause you really a fucked up individual for doing some shit like that. And to be honest, like I said, even Gideon DeAndre. Adrian, I don't know his name, bro. Whatever. Sometimes that shit gets old too. Like I'll be like, okay, cool. Maybe this is just for a younger audience because it's not always funny to me. But yeah. Anyways, y'all like, come subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. I'll see y'all in the next one.